The Phoenix Suns went to Madison Square Garden on Saturday night, coming off a two-game losing streak. They matched up against a Knicks team also streaking in the wrong direction. Though many had the Jalen Brunson and Devin Booker matchup circled for this game, Brunson, along with Knicks heartbeat Josh Hart, would miss this one. A game of runs the whole way, each team would hold a 10-point lead for a short period of time, with the Suns fending off a hungry Knicks team in the hostile Madison Square, defeating New York 106-99. Phoenix would start the first quarter off rather sluggish on both sides of the ball. Their starters struggling to knock down shots, and defensively they struggled to find the hot hand. Deuce McBride helping fill the scoring void left by Jalen Brunson, chipping in 23 points and 5 assists, while providing a few personal runs and a ton of momentum for the Knicks. Phoenix was able to respond with a massive contribution from their bench mob in the second quarter. Jordan Goodwin himself seeing 8 of his 13 in that frame alone, leaving the Knicks only a 1-point lead going into halftime. Down by 10 with 4 minutes in the third, Phoenix would really pick up the intensity at this point in the game. They found their way to a 3-point lead to start the fourth quarter, so over just the course of 4 minutes they were able to erase the 10-point deficit to escape with the 3-point lead. They traded baskets for the first 5 minutes of the quarter, going to about the 7-minute mark. An excellent no-dribble fast break at the 150 mark in the fourth quarter from Royce O'Neal to Grayson Allen with the crafty play up to Mark Williams off the glass for the dunk, secured the momentum and gave the team the victory. Really fun game. Man, that was a ton of fun to watch. I really haven't seen the Suns this physical and this locked in a really long time. There was multiple points in the game where I feel like I've seen so many Suns teams that just kind of crumble a little bit, let this one get away from them. But this is really a team that hunkered down when they needed to. They knocked down really important shots, and most of all, they got really important stops. A lot of Suns teams in the last few years weren't exceptionally good or really good at all at getting any form of stops with any form of consistency. Not only does this team knock down incredibly important shots down the stretch, but they do it throughout the course of the game, and then they answer that with stops defensively when they need it. It's a long game, it's a game of runs. The modern day NBA is full of runs and full of lead changes. The Suns are no exception to that. But what's different from them and a lot of other teams is the grit and tenacity to always make it close. The game against the Pistons just a few days prior is a great example of that when it doesn't go in their favor. Nobody wins all 82 games, and this team certainly is no exception to that rule. But they're definitely in just about every game. I'd say 9 out of 10 games they're going to be competitive in, even when they shouldn't. And I don't think that, like many other good Suns teams, that it works the other way. This team tends to handle the games that they're supposed to handle. They blow out the teams they're supposed to blow out, and the teams that they're supposed to lose to, they compete with or surprise. I think that that's really underappreciated with a lot of great teams throughout the years. I think that this team has the makings to be great, as crazy as it may sound. They do a lot of things around the edges that the NBA is incredibly hungry for, incredibly needy for. They have a lot of dogs. They have a little bit of a struggle on the glass defensively, but they make up for it by being one of the best teams in terms of offensive rebounding in the league. Being top 5 on that side of the ball, on that side of the glass, is really important to this team's makeup and to this team's identity. This game is a bit of an exception to that. They did get beat on the glass here, but the Knicks are one of the best rebounding teams in basketball, so that's not a major surprise. Devin Booker being incredibly impressive, coming off an ankle injury in this one, didn't seem to affect him too much. Suns fans definitely got a little bit tight that one play down the stretch when he did end up rolling it again a little bit. Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't end up playing in Brooklyn's Tuesday night's Brooklyn game, as the Nets aren't incredibly talented, and this Suns team has proven that they can win with or without Devin Booker against bad teams. would love to see him out there either way, just to kind of maintain momentum and to better have chances to qualify for awards and whatnot. But also equally, there's a much bigger picture at play here. Wouldn't mind seeing him rest, especially with the Suns anticipating a back-to-back. Random side note, I do love how the NBA set up the schedule for the Suns in this particular road set of games. A lot of northeastern games, a lot of play in that same area going on right now. Get to stay in the same state, stay in the same hotel room, get to spend the weekend in New York and play two different New York teams that are incredibly different in terms of play, in terms of success, and in terms of what you're going to bring as a team going into those games. With that being said, let's talk about what the Suns have coming up to finish this road trip. A back-to-back with the Nets and Sixers, then 2 nights off before they face the Hawks over in the ATL. The Nets are a team the Suns need to handle early to provide rest for key starters, but don't take them too lightly. MPJ is having a career year, and with his time in Denver gave the Suns many a headaches. If you let him get hot early, it really could be trouble, though the Nets are a team the Suns really should handle. Now the Sixers game is a different story. Possibly without Joel Embiid, as Philly will also be on the second of a back-to-back, Tyrese Maxey is one of the NBA's most lethal scorers. Expect him and Book to trade baskets all night long. That is, if Philly wants to have a chance, they'll need massive contributions from Maxey. On the flip side of it, the Suns will likely be throwing the kitchen sink in his way in order to slow him down. Expect a ton of blitzes from a team that sits atop the NBA in steals. The Phoenix Suns really have been a ton of fun to watch this year. The way they defend, the way the electricity in the ball can be felt through the TV when it gets to swinging, the way you never know who's going to be the guy to hit 5 threes tonight, but you could always feel it. Maybe I'm going crazy, maybe I'm glazing as the kids call it, but you can call me crazy all you want. There's something in the air in Phoenix right now. These fans can truly sense it as they long for good vibes and good hoops. It's going to be a blast watching them play just to see where they end up. I have really high hopes. Not the craziest of expectations. This is my team. This is my personal favorite team. I do love the Suns, but it's really going to be up to, honestly, I feel like it's going to be up to what other teams do more than anything. This is a team that I feel like has the guys to be a blast of a regular season team as they have been. But to really get over the hump, they're going to need an exceptional playoff run from both Dillon Brooks, Devin Booker, and the supporting cast. Really going to be interesting to see how the team brings Jalen Green into the mix, how well he meshes with all of his new teammates, how well he can fit into the system. But no doubt going to be a blast seeing where they end up, man. Really excited for this Phoenix team. And with that being said, if I do still have your attention, thank you so much for watching. It's been a blast covering this team. It's going to be my first official drop. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you.